Alright, we're in DayZ. We're going to talk about sort of loot distribution and stuff today as we continue on the path. You know, basically to the area that I wanted to go to. So, item condition is an important part of the game. A little bit more important as additional survival techniques become more important as time goes on. So, obviously, a lot of what we see is pristine gear. I mean, I haven't seen too many wrecked things. So this item is generally like new. It appears new, or it's basically unused. It's a very good condition. Then there's worn. So worn is when items they're basically pristine, but they're slightly used. Oh, I found the little city I wanted to go to. It's like a Tulga or something like that. That's awesome. It was right here. Triluga. I don't know, something like that. I think this is it. So yeah, when they're worn, generally little impact to the functionality of it. Everything's really good to go, and yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Then there's damage. So this item is it's heavily used. It's cracked, scratched, blah blah blah. What was that sound? Maybe it's nothing. And it's injured. Flashlight, that can come in handy if I ever get into a night server. Look, there's water over here too. I doubt there's somebody here, but you never know. So I'm going to keep my eyes open. And yeah, then there's so basically damaged stuff. This condition, it may impact the functionality, but it's still not terrible. It could have like weird unintended effects too. I know our water's kind of up, but might as well just keep drinking. Then there's badly damaged. These are, well-used items, and they'll end up in this kind of condition. Very similar to the damaged state. It's just more likely to fail or have problems. It's very, very much on the verge of being ruined for sure. I wanted the cooking pot. Yeah, I guess that one item really is the weighing down factor of my movement. So you can actually fill the cooking pot, guys, with a lot of water if you want. So you can, have more water resources. Look at me, sad clown Mike. Mike is a sad clown. And then there's ruined. Once an item has been damaged to this point or becomes ruined, it can no longer be repaired. It's basically useless. You might get something out of it, but it's not very good. And it's most likely it'll cease functionality. Badly damaged, again, going back to that, it should be repaired. Keep in mind, you can repair things, guys. There's lots of repair tools in the experience that you can come across. And, yeah, these can be used to fix things, weapon repair kit or leather and stuff, clothing and all that. So we've got the cooking pot, and, yeah, you put water in it, and then you can drink from it. So you can hold on to a lot of water if you want. Somebody mentioned I should show that off, so I thought it would be a good thing to go over. I want to be able to run, so we're going to have to let go of our last flare, guys. I know. It's a sad day. I'm going to miss you, Flare. But we need to be able to move fast. You never know when bad situations might arise. Yeah, I'm not going to check that. So yeah, we're generally looking for food. I thought it was, good to go over kind of the items, basically their functionality and how they handle, in the sense of, when they're damaged, when they're in a state of, poor quality. And the can opener, obviously, is sort of a good example of that. So the can opener gives you a pristine quality of food. But if you were to use, like, a knife or something, you're less likely to get the full amount of food out of the property, or the item that you're can opening, or something like that. Again, it's just an example, and it is applicable to other, types of opening items and stuff. Is when you're using the right tool for the job, you're less likely to damage or lose items from that batch. And when you open, little bundles of bullets, paper does drop. So, in case people are wondering about that, it's not a phantom thing. I guess it's legitimately in this. You get a paper drop. Wow, it looks like somebody looted this area up. I wasn't expecting this town to be like I wanted like a wholesome little town that I could come visit. But it looks like somebody looted things already, so that's not very good. Keep looking around here for something better. Nice little, yeah, this is, I gotta say, a little bit disappointing. I'm very disappointed in this area. Except for the friendly, happy Wars Scarecrow guy. I love that little face. Looks so cool. And, yeah, I guess there's like a little bit of a town section up there. I was also hoping to run into some chickens, because I think the possibility of that was present too in this section. And I know I gotta go into a little bit more depth about looting and stuff, so I'm not sure if I fully want to dive into that. Yeah, this is the place I thought it was. Okay, let's take a look up there, and then we'll head down to one of the bigger cities. So the looting system it's kind of complex, guys. Like, items, they come and go if they're untouched or unused for a certain amount of time. You know, this is a persistent world, so things are tweaking and being changed. And you got to keep in mind, crap, my food is not looking good. You got to keep in mind that they're constantly updating things in this game. The long wooden stick. So I mean, like, at one point it could be, you know, things readily available, and then the next point they're just not. So things are constantly changing in this one, especially with it being game preview. And the different houses have different types of loot, and I don't think I'm gonna dive into it too much in this one. Mainly just wanted to touch on the items themselves, you know, their conditions, just the shape of them. So it's best to have pristine stuff, but you don't need to. You can have like items that are worn in or used. You know, you don't always have to have intense gear that's all state of the art, because I mean, things are going to get damaged as you're going out and using them and surviving, right? Oh, that's one ugly looking guy. Put a shirt on zombie. Is he like a farmer or something? Alright, well, I guess we'll keep going. Did my bear have any food in it? Nah, just a kitchen knife. Make sure we got our bear. Server restarts all the time. But yeah, I mean, you know, items. Take care of your stuff. Try to use it properly. I mean, you're less likely to damage things if you use them in the logical sense. But don't be afraid to use items if you need to in dire situations, to open things or get stuff done, because, you know, you got to take risks in order to survive. It just looks like this town's been completely looted because all the doors are open and everything like that. And I've noticed there's been an increase of people mentioning that, you know, their characters are getting locked, guys. That might be due to you server hopping a lot in the database. You know, that's kind of what they do to penalize you at times. So if it is happening to you, just take a break from the game and come back to it. You know, server hopping obviously is a thing, and I mentioned it, and I really focused on that for people that didn't know how to play the game. This wasn't just like some skill where I was like, okay guys, just do it all the time. Like, the point of that, what I was trying to get across to it, was that you should use it if you have no idea what you're doing, and you're like, there's tons of people that are like, oh, I'm starving, I'm dehydrated. I'm like, okay, well, server hopping is something that is available to you, so that you can get the materials you need to actually be able to, you know, survive and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you no, I'm not going to tell you to 100% do it all the time, but I'm just saying the point of what I was trying to get across for those people complaining that I'm promoting it, was that it is an option available for those that are struggling to get a grasp on the game. And once they get a grasp on the game, I think they'll be a lot less likely to do that kind of thing, and they'll just, you know, play the game regularly. Like, the point of it is to give you a good introduction so you can survive. This can be a very hostile game to join into. I mean, it's not easy. You know, you got people like me going and shooting regular people starting. Then you've got zombies, you've got all these other things, and, you know, food is kind of rare. And it's a struggle to keep alive, which is definitely something that's a part of this. So that's the point I was trying to make, was that you know, that option is present for those that are having problems, so that they can actually play the game and not have too many issues, right? Okay. House on the hill. Come on, food. High hopes for food. I'm gonna have to pick some new locations to go and visit in this one. I've kind of like checked out mostly all of the areas, I think. Like, I know there's a lot of little tiny towns in the middle of like different places, but you know, all the main hubs I've kind of been to. I think I'm gonna chill out at this next sort of larger city for a bit, I think. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I want to go there. You know, we'll head there right now, because there's like an island I want to chill, because I don't think I've done a specific video on the island. It's a pretty nice looking island, to be honest. But yeah, I've done like with my streams, because streams are a lot longer when I do them. I tend to visit a lot of the areas. So I don't know if people want to see you know, those places revisited in separate videos or not. I'm trying to go to new places and show off different parts of the world and do different guides for different things. But there's only so much, and you know, some of it takes a lot more, how do I say, groundwork to kind of get going. You know, it's very hard to manage time and everything like that, and I want this to feel like a specific journey, and maybe even an attachment to these characters, because I know Jill went on for so long. Now she's gone. Gone forever. Now we've just got Mike. Will he make it? I don't know. It's kind of a direct kind of plot down. I'm gonna like die of starvation. That's what's gonna happen here. I definitely see that happening. Mike's gonna just like, you know, perish because of the lack of food. Is it just me, or is it like food does not last as long as it used to, or food is a little bit more demanding right now? I don't remember dropping to red that fast, and I'm not really sprinting or anything. Maybe they adjusted that mechanic. I know they didn't exactly say that. Could also be because I'm on a hill. But no, I'm going downhill. It'd be a lot easier to do. So I have to see if I starve or not. That should be interesting. Big plot twist for sure, having to restart and have nothing. That was always fun. If I do starve, I'll try to pick a spot that's safe and maybe run back to my dead body. But I mean, I just ate like an apple, and I just had like some soda. I mean, even drinking water in real life kind of like simmers your hunger. You know, great weight loss mechanic is just to drink water, because it kind of gives you a sense of feeling, like of being full. But I don't know. I don't think he should be that tired after. How does that sound? I don't think you should be that tired, you know. Like, an apple isn't, like, filling, but you won't die from eating an apple and then, you know, walking down a cliff later. You won't fall over dead. You won't be like, oh, that was too much. I mean, there's a lot of weight on my character. That's a good question. Because that bar kind of tanked. My water's really good. Food's not, but I haven't had a good meal in a while. Yeah, maybe they do need to adjust the hunger and stuff a bit more, so people aren't relying on it all the time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to test it out, because you know, when they tweak and they update things, it's hard to keep track of what's different. Let's keep going. Oh, that bacteria's up and it's gone. Let's see what else is going on here. I wonder if bacteria is turned off on purpose or if it's a glitch. Oh, I think that's the town up ahead. That could be safety, guys. That could be what we've been looking for. Or it could be this small grouping of houses. I'm not sure how far I've traveled out roughly in the mountain area. Because there, again, there's a little island I want to check out too eventually, but I think that's going to be a different video. So it's a lovely little place with some little buildings on it and stuff. No, some like neat little locations to check out. Yeah, I think this is the big town that I wanted to visit. Although we did miss, there's supposed to be like a big sign I remember that you kind of walk by. It's like welcome to blah blah blah, and then you get there, and it's kind of like the big town section. What's going on that island? Is there like grass that's loaded over there? Wow, why are the trees like 2D over there? That's weird. Might be their change of rendering. Yeah, I don't know if I like what they've done to the rendering in this. This used to be 3D. I remember coming over here and them having that style. Is this? Oh, this is a small town that leads into the big town. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go, though. This was the place. I think so. Let me see. Kabuanobo. Yep, this is it. This is the spot. So hopefully I find food here. It's still a little bit further, like the main town that I was thinking of where I want to do some videos, but this is a good spot along the way. Definitely good spot. Well, not talking like a good loot spot, but I'm saying it's like a nice little spot to go. Paradise is just a flight away. That would be nice. Those details. How exciting. Now look, the zombie neighbors came out to say hello. Hi, zombies. Watch this be looted. I'm just gonna starve. Sitting here. This is a weird fucking looking building. What is wrong with this? There's like wallpaper everywhere. It doesn't even make sense. Food. Zombie, you got some food on you? Give me some snacks. Like a pier area there. We got a lot of docks and stuff in this place, but I guess every coastal city kind of does, doesn't it? Just makes sense. Yeah, but I think this town is looted right up, which is not good for me. It's pretty big, so we're gonna hold on to faith that we're gonna find some food. Yeah, might as well take that. So there's a magazine there and some duct tape. Ooh, what kind of magazine is this? Badly damaged. Okay, I don't think I need that. Good example of the different kinds of shape items can be in. Just keep going. Praying for food. I don't think there'll be any in the shed. I have not really come across food in the shed before. Now the food bar is going down, down, down. I may be desperate enough just to shoot somebody if I come across them. I need to snack. No, usually this has food in it. What are with all the clothing items? It's like everybody just left all their clothes everywhere. That building might have stuff in it. It's a pretty big food player. Pretty big place usually has food. Let's keep looking. Ah, the thrills of DayZ, wandering house to house, wondering, am I going to get to eat today, or am I going to starve to death? Mick does that way. That's pretty cool. I kind of like hopped along the side here. Ooh, these things usually have little food spots. Let's see if it's got any today for me. Oh, it looks like the door is open. Glasses with thin frames. That does not help me. Oh, look, there's the police station. You know, proper terminology. It's not the good building with loot. Because I can speak the Russian language. I swear somebody must have been through this whole town. You know, all the doors open and everything like that. Just shitty loot left. It's not good. I'll tell you that much. It's not good at all. Alright, so we're hunting for more food. The game itself crashed, so that's interesting. We're in a different place. Well, not a different place, but we're in a different server, so hopefully there's snacks, right? I mean, none of the doors are open, but that doesn't appear to be the case. This is usually a good snack spot. Really need some food. Well, you know what? I might find some in the police station. Usually it's other more interesting items, but maybe some food will be available. Those shacks are usually pretty good for food, so I'm gonna check that one after. Food. This is all opened. That's not good. Never a good sign. Need a snack. Well, at least it's not blinking yet, so that's good. Yeah, this looks looted right up. Oh crap. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I do videos. I'm supposed to be friendly to everyone. How are you doing today? Can you do the heart emoticon so I know you're friendly? I love you too, man. Do you have like a snack? No? Okay, that's cool. Well, it was nice to meet you. Hope you have a good day. I'm just gonna go and look for some food, so, you know. Oh, you got the cool silencer. That's nice. Yeah, mad respect. See you around. So, that was good. Guess he's doing his thing. Hopefully I don't get shot in the back of the head, because that's never fun. But yeah, still looking for a snack out here. Usually the shed's got stuff, but if he's up there and he's going around this spot, it seems unlikely that I'm gonna find food in the area. But you know, you don't gotta give up. You can't give up hope, right? You gotta believe. Although I probably could have killed him and ate, but we are morality. We are the good side of the wasteland, apparently. The friendly side of things. Oh, I'm blinking. I think I have to go back and kill him. It's the only way to get food. Or should I just starve to death? That's not good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation. Yeah, that's not good at all. Blinking food, I'm gonna starve. That's what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna get groggy. It's not gonna look good. I need a snack. I definitely see how this is an issue. I mean, this has happened before. Oh, come on. This is not good. It doesn't look good for Mike. He's gonna die of food. The apple just wasn't enough to sustain his life force. Holding out for food. Oh, that's good. That'll keep me going for a sec. Crack open a can. Whew. Ooh, that was close.